Hey everybody, King Majin here bringing you another video on Dragonball Xenoverse. And today I thought I'd show you two things. One is the key drain build, and the other is all the presets I made for fighting any type of race. So this is the key drain build right here. As you can see, I gave him Broly's clothes, so he has a lot of stamina. And he has the Z, so you're not 17. This one also gives you stamina. Each time you inflict damage to an opponent, there is a low chance to decrease their ki by a large amount. And as you know, Saiyans depend on ki, so it's a great build to use against Saiyans. And that is also why I gave him the skill Match Punch. As you know, this does a bunch of rapid fire punches, and each time it does that, I have a chance of my Z-Soul activating and taking away all of the enemy's ki. And I also have Drain Charge, which takes away 3 bars of ki from your opponent. I have Kai here to kind of teleport to the opponent whenever they're charging an ultimate. And I have Scissors, Paper, Rock to break their guard while they're doing that. I like this because it does 3 attacks. It does a lot of damage. It'll break your opponent's guard and the enemy's stamina. And it's just a great, well-rounded attack. The only problem with that is it takes like 5 seconds to use, and that can sometimes present a problem. I also have Death Meteor as sort of a long-distance attack against long-distance players. And I also have Victory Rush, so every time a Saiyan is about to charge up an ultimate, I'll just use Victory Rush, instantly home in on them, and just straight up destroy them. And I also have Absolute Zero to kind of work with Drain Charge to kind of guarantee that I take away the opponent's ki. So that's the key drain build, made for fighting Saiyans. And this one here you already know about. This is the stamina drain build. This one is great for fighting Namekians and Earthlings, but I like using this one mainly for Namekians because his attacks take away a lot of damage. And as soon as this takes away your opponent's stamina, what you want to do is you just want to rush the Namekian, and you just want to finish him off as quickly as possible. Just kill him and just be done with it. So that is why I have that one there. And this one here is what I like to use against other Frieza race members. It's kind of odd that I'm finding other Frieza race members with this Frieza race, but let's just enjoy the game for now. Many of you already know what this does. It prevents you from being paralyzed with like Frieza race using their freezing ki blast. And I also have Rebellion Spear because Frieza race tends to charge you a lot, and I sort of have Rebellion Spear to just kind of break them when they do that. And this one here is my most well-rounded character. I like to use this one against Earthlings. In order to beat a well-rounded character, you have to have a better well-rounded character. And this one here also has a trump card. You already know what that Z-Soul does. It's a great trump card in case your opponent does happen to pretty much beat you. That Z-Soul will save you every time. And I also gave him good skill attacks too. This one here has some of the best skill attacks in Xenoverse. They do a lot of damage. They're easy to hit. They follow the opponent. This is my one punch build. He has the Z-Soul Dragon Fist Explosion. Many of you already know what that does. Well, probably not actually. You have to make this in the mixing shop and it's easy to obtain. So let's check out what that Z-Soul does really quick. Many aren't familiar with it. Super Saiyan Goku GT Z-Soul. Equipping the Z-Soul increases attack power, which is really good for fighting Majins. Also, when health is lowered to a certain level, no staggering occurs until a certain amount of damage is received. And that's also good for fighting Majins because Majins tend to get you in this ultimate combo that you just can never get out of. They have that long reach, so you won't stagger. That'll give you a second to get out of it and keep attacking the opponent. But mostly I like that one because it does a lot of damage. Many of you might be wondering about this build right here. That's kind of a new one. I'm still kind of getting the kinks out of that one. And this one here is the one I use against noobs and low-level players. I just use Spirit Sword when they rush up to me and just straight up one-shot them. And this one has a couple of strike attacks that I normally never use. So this one's also kind of a new build I'm just playing around with. They're not that important. So yeah, that's gonna be my video. I hope you enjoyed. I want to keep this one kind of shorter just because some of my other videos were getting dragged out. So for more OP builds on Majins and Frieza race, hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you can. If you have any questions about these presets at all, leave it in the comment section below. I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. Catch you in the next video.